I have a couple pots that don't have the irrigation, and unless I'm at home to water them, it's very difficult to be watered. And when we travel for a couple days or whatever that happens, I don't want to constantly ask friends to come over and water the plants, especially in the pots here in the patio, because I just don't like to bother people with my flowers. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to see how it works. So this is what you've got. It says that it takes 20 minutes to set it up. Probably does. For me, it might take longer, depending if I would like to read the instructions or no. And usually I don't, but I think in this case, we really, really have to read the instructions. So you guys see this, the tubing. I love that they're making it easy for the people because honestly, like I'm not into I don't know how to install a lot of things, but they're usually making it easier nowadays. And the reason I got the box is because the box was way cheaper if you get it as a set, as a kit, rather than just this one. This one was the same price as the entire box. So we got that. I'll try to film how I set it up. First, I gotta read it, and it says amazing results in 3 steps, and we'll see how that's gonna go, to be honest. I'm still planning on I gotta plant the tomatoes and other things that I got the other day before I leave for a couple day trip. And I'm nervous because I'm not ready. There's so many things to be done in the house, and I'm trying to do as much as I can because the spring is very interesting season for the garden where you you're so busy with stuff that you cannot wait. Like for instance, the other day I had to fertilize the roses because they're already blooming. You cannot start fertilizing when the blooms are already open because it's not the same. And the first blooms of the spring are the most magnificent. And so I was rushing to do this, and then I was rushing to spray them for the aphid stuff that I already shared in a couple of my videos, and they should be linked in this video. And there's just like a lot of kind of work, but it's so satisfying seeing everything blooming, and I think it's all worth it. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with my plants in the patio that don't have watering system. This is how they look right now, so it's easier for me to create this timer. It comes with those strippers or whatever you want to call it, but for some reason I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough for the roses, and I'm gonna try to use those. I'm gonna use those instead, so we'll see how that's gonna go. So the company has a different kits depending on what your needs are, but to be honest, I just want to stay away from this because I don't like when this sprays on the leaves of the flowers. So this is a timer. You put AA batteries, and then this is how it goes. So then what you do is like you cut this in the middle. When you cut it in the middle, you attach this. One end goes to the watering, and the other one attaches to the other to the other side. So I cut the tubing, and now we are installing this, which is called T something, I think. Anyway, it connects. Ideally you can use gloves, but I'm not using gloves. As I was saying, that you're cutting the wire, I mean not the wire, the tubing, whatever you feel like you want to get this part. I don't think I can explain it as good as I can show it. So this is how it looks like, and I put this one here. So I don't know if it's the correct way. I just want to make sure my plants are getting the water, and I don't think there's a wrong way unless the water doesn't go there. And this is not the scissors you should use, but that's what I have handy right now. hope this makes sense for you guys if you're watching it right now. It's not complicated. You just have to, it's kind of, I would say logic, but it's hard sometimes when you've never done something like this. Because again, this is only temporary when I'm not home for some time and I don't want to bother anybody to water my plants, and yeah. Everything is connected. I turned on the water, I checked. So the only thing everybody needs to be mindful is the more pots you have, the pressure is kind of weird. Also, this is not something that you should rely on all the time. I'm gonna turn it on so you guys kind of see. But it's still something. So you can run it for 3 minutes or you can run it for 5 minutes. I think I might run it not for 3 but for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna do a lower pressure, and then I think I'm gonna water it every probably maybe 12 hours if I do 8 in the morning and 8 at 8. But I want to reset it for now to figure out how to just turn it on so I can show you how it runs. That's automatic. When it's manual. Okay, so now it's manual. It should start running right now. Oh, how many minutes? Okay, 1. Okay. Okay, so the stronger the flow, obviously the less pressure for the rest. So I'm gonna try to do something like that. A little less flow. So we have for more roses. I mean, we have pressure for most of the flowers. You can regulate this. Because if it's running for like 5 minutes, we don't need a lot. I think that's gonna be totally fine. Fine here. This one is fine here. It's just you playing around based on like the needs of the plant, but also to have for everything. So this is a very small pot. I'm gonna go a little less here. And again, it's a game. I mean, sometimes you might not do it right and sometimes you'll do it right. I think this is gonna be fine here. And this one is gonna be completely fine here because it's a small pot. So this is all. Hopefully everything is gonna be good when I get back and I don't have to make anybody water my patio flowers. Yeah. Hope this video was helpful or a little bit educational. I don't know, we're trying, we're learning. And I can try to link the kit in the description below, or any kit you guys want to try and see. But I definitely suggest that this is a temporary thing when you're away for a couple of days, not like something completely, I feel, because you have to constantly check on the batteries and stuff. Otherwise, if you make it work, probably it can be permanent. But yeah, and that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.